we're on a rage.
I have hangover hair.
I'm on a rage. I'm on a rage. Hey, how was his birthday?
Oh, yeah. So my husband has the misfortune of having his birthday yesterday on the day that a world pandemic is announced. His half birthday is also September 11th. So he has like the worst of all dates for his birthday and his half birthday. And so, but I got really drunk at dinner last night and then watched the Trump speech from the Oval Office.
Which is a good thing to do. So irritated, Rob.
When you say really drunk.
I mean, I had 3 really strong cocktails. They were so good.
Go on.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the end of your...
She's not going to tell you about the relations that they had last night, Rob.
That is none of your business.
Okay.
Anyway, Ilhan...
Well, I'm out.
Okay.
Yeah, as I figured that's what he was waiting for.
Boring!
Ilhan Omar is married again.
She can't stop marrying people, you guys.
She can't stop, won't stop marrying people. This time it's the guy that she had the affair with, the guy who just finalized his divorce in December. Her divorce, and I don't even know at this point, was it with the brother? Was it with somebody other than the brother?
It's not her brother this time.
Okay. Yeah, she's not marrying her brother. But who she got a divorce from in November?
We don't think it's her brother, at least. We don't know. I mean, it hasn't been confirmed. It's not her brother this time, right?
No, it's the dude that was like the consultant on her campaign.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So they both just got divorced. His was finalized in December. Hers was finalized in November. But that's the one that I don't know if it was her brother or not.
Yeah.
So in any case, they just couldn't wait. So
they're married.
They're
now.
married.
She just can't stop marrying people.
She just can't stop. She announced it on Instagram with a picture, and it says, "Got married. From partners in politics to life partners, so blessed." And then she was like, blah, 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 mala ding dong, or whatever. Whatever.
You're racist.
I'm so racist today.
You're so racist. Speaking of being racist, I am raging.
I'm so racist.
Raging
against
about
China
the
right
coronavirus. Raging about it. Okay? First of all, I won't be able to go to Europe this summer.
It's looking very less likely that you
First
will.
time I was ever going to go. I was very excited about being able to go to Europe. My husband keeps telling me, it's fine. In like 4 months, it's fine.
Which is possible.
It's going to get hot. It's going to go away.
It's possible.
Listen, usually he's like negative Nancy, and he's like telling me, listen, worst case scenario is what's going to happen. Prepare yourself. I'm like negative Nancy now. Like our roles have reversed, and I feel as though we're not going to be able to go because everybody has lost their freaking minds in this country. We've lost our minds. I went to Target yesterday. You can't even find isopropyl alcohol on the shelves.
Well, hopefully people aren't drinking it like they are in Iran.
Yeah, I mean, it's cleared out. What is going on with people in this country? Oh my God, complete freak out.
I feel like this is a bit of an overreaction.
Yeah.
However, at this point, he's damned if he does and damned if he doesn't, right? Like if he doesn't do something drastic, people will be like, how can you not be treating this seriously? If he does something drastic, then you got the idiots over at WHO saying, this isn't going to help anything. Trump is a big fat jerk, essentially.
This is the thing. People are like, do you really think this is a world pandemic? No, it's no worse than the flu. And people are treating it as if we're all going to die. This is just, it's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
You guys think Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson are going to die?
No.
They're not going to die.
They're not going to die.
It's going to be fine.
Yeah, honey, because you're right. You're probably right. But I can't help them shutting down borders, okay? We can't help it if the president says, listen, you're not going to be able to fly.
Okay, but that's only for 30 days.
Yeah, but then what's going to happen?
It's not even to the UK.
And this is another thing. My daughter made state for swimming. Like, she's 10 years old, so excited that she made state for swimming, she can't do it. Like, IU said, sorry, you can't swim here. Like, what are we teaching our children? This is another thing that sucks. Like, our kids these are little kids. Like, my kid is 10. She doesn't understand what's going on. So we're scaring our kids. Listen, she's not scared because she lives in my house. So we're teaching her other things besides being scared. But the thing is that she's not able to do the things that she should be doing, which is, participating in a state swimming competition that she freaking earned. Second, she probably won't be able to go to camp this summer.
We've spent so much money already on lacrosse camps for the summer that
Right?
are probably all going to get canceled. And so far, the Ivy League schools have suspended their lacrosse seasons, and they're in the top 5. Like, there's like 3 out of the top 5 position holders in lacrosse right now are Ivy League schools. So if the rest of the schools don't cancel, that's super messed up. And now, like, I feel so bad for the seniors who are, like, trying to win championships, and now they're just
Right,
it's
Leanne,
done.
state is a huge thing. So these kids work really hard. They get to that place, and then they're like, well, we can't have like more than 5 people in one place now because, the media has overblown this to the point where we're all panicking. And so now kids have to suffer because adults are acting like toddlers. This is what we're doing. This is insanity.
It
It's
just
so
does seem
dumb.
really, really
It's
rash.
dumb. I don't know why we're doing this.
Yeah, so that happened last night, and I did manage to get through the 12 minutes, even though I was really drunk. And I actually encourage you to watch Trump when you're drunk, because it's funnier. Somehow it's just even funnier.
And at the end, you show me there's a clip at the end because what was it? Is it C-SPAN? C-SPAN kept rolling at the end of his address.
They kept the cameras running, and you know how like C-SPAN is on YouTube or whatever, you can watch it on whatever, and they kept the cameras rolling. So after he gets done, he's sitting there, and then he goes, okay.
It's like, okay.
And he like loosens up his tie.
Like, oh my God, yeah. Our 30-year-old called my husband last night, and she's like, what the heck is going on? Like, has everybody lost their minds?
The answer to that is yes.
Yeah.
The answer to that is yes.
You guys.
Also, anybody out there watch The Masked Singer? Did you see what happened with Sarah Palin last night, who performed Baby Got Back by Sir Mix-a-Lot? It's on our website if you haven't seen it. I don't even know.
You guys, I don't really understand the show. I'm not really sure. Like, I know, maybe I'm too old for the show. And I don't understand why that's such an entertaining show. Like, I don't get it. The Masked Singer, I know that there may be some out there that really enjoy that show, but like apparently celebrities get into these ridiculous costumes and you have to guess who.
They look like Chuck E. Cheese, basically.
Yeah, and you have to guess who the person is. I just would rather watch a documentary. Maybe I'm 1,000 years old. I don't know, but this is what people are watching and enjoying these days. So she got into this ridiculous pink fuzzy outfit thing. And they guessed that it was her, I guess, and then she ended up.
I don't know if they guessed even.
But then again,
they just surprised them.
So they unmasked her, and here she is with her head showing, and then she's in this ridiculous getup, and then she sang "Baby Got Back."
And I watched it, and I just was like, "What is our world?" Just like, what is even? So like, we got the president saying, "Listen, we got to stop all travel from Europe," and then meanwhile,
Sarah Palin
is singing "Baby Got."
It's just
this is like so America.
Yeah, this is when you start stockpiling ammo. What's going on?
Also, update on the Jimmo cam. Did hear back from Jimmo, and we are going to return his equipment, which was so lovely of him to send. So that is the update on the Jimmo cam. You're going to continue to see us look this professional.
Yeah, this is
from henceforth and forthwith.
This is basically as professional as we're going to get.
The best that we can get.
This is it.
Also, we're still shipping out books. Did another little batch today. She sent out a ton yesterday.
I sent out like a whole back of my truck yesterday.
Yeah, and so we received, because there were a couple of you that agreed that we made arrangements to have you submit payment by check. And we got a letter today. Belinda,
oh my
if
God.
you're out there, are you out there, Belinda?
Belinda is in, she says she's in our Facebook Live every morning. I started crying.
I did too. I got here before her today, and I opened it and just sobbed.
Yeah, it was one of those, it's one of those letters that we get written, actual handwritten letters every so often, but this one was wow.
I mean,
very, very sweet.
Just about the impact that we've had on her life, which is always so
weird
and humbling, because we're like, all we're doing is just like having a conversation on Facebook Live, and then we get these amazing messages from you that say that how much it means to you what we do, and we're like,
and how she's been around, and she's been following us since 2009, and how she would read our stuff, and
that's the beginning
when her husband was in the hospital, and just it was such a lovely letter, just such a lovely letter. And there are days where it's kind of hard to do, like sometimes we get a lot of hate, there have been days, believe me, that we've gotten hate, and we're just like, we don't want to do this, like it could be hard sometimes. But letters like that, man, you just go, wow, you really, like, it matters. It matters when you get letters like that. So that was really, really sweet. Belinda.
Anyway, Belinda, if you're watching, we love you. Oh my God.
It's just the sweetest sweeter. So
Just
thank
can't
you.
even deal. Somebody asked why we're returning the Gemo Cam. Because it's a MacBook, right? So it's like a MacBook Pro, which we still, even when we set it up and we use Facebook Live as the platform to talk to you all, we tried it out with our fancy lights and everything, and we looked like death warmed over.
Yeah,
and there was no
didn't.
fixing it. Like, there was no way to make us look not like death.
So this is probably better. And then we just felt bad about him spending the money, so we wanted to send it back.
Yeah, so we're going to do that.
Yeah.
Probably this weekend. So this is how it's going to look.
Yeah.
So,
We should tell, so if somebody wants us to tell Rob to put his hat on straight and not wear it backwards.
yeah, I hear that sometimes because he is a 36-year-old man. So maybe
Yeah.
it's like time for him
It's time for him to put his hat
turn the
on,
hat
right?
around.
Yeah. And what is the age at which you should start wearing your hat forward if in fact you wear it backwards
That is
all
a
the
good
time?
question.
Is it 14? 15? I don't know. We'll have to tell him. You guys can chime in and let us know when that is.
Sure about that. There is so much to get to on our radio show today. Obviously, all of this coronavirus stuff we're going to be updating people on. But then, Bernie's been utterly forgotten about, even though he held a press conference yesterday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon to announce that he's staying in the race.
I'm staying.
And so
I'm gonna debate him.
we're going to play some sound from that.
We're
just going to have her talk.
because he still wants to debate. He still wants to be, which I don't blame him.
Oh, yeah.
I don't blame him at all. He wants to be on the stage with Biden. They don't listen. The Democrats, the establishment, they don't want him to debate because they know that
Biden, you mean? They don't
I'm
want
sorry.
Biden debate.
No, they don't want Biden. Well, yeah. Well, they don't want Sanders to debate either because they don't want them to be on a debate stage together because they know that Sanders will kick Biden's butt. Because listen, but what are they going to do when Biden gets on a stage with Trump? Good
Well,
Lord.
maybe. Listen, if you don't listen to our show, you missed Rob's whole theory yesterday about what he thinks is going to happen, that Biden will be the presumptive nominee. But his theory, and again, this may be some tinfoil hat type of stuff to some people, but his theory is that Joe Biden will be the nominee, but then right before it becomes time to debate Trump, he'll give in to the fact that he's too demented to actually proceed, and he'll bow out, and whoever he has chosen as his running mate will be the new presumptive nominee. And that could be anybody. That could be somebody young and horrible like Stacey Abrams or somebody. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But that is that's Rob's
he
theory.
actually floated Amy Klobuchar though.
Yeah, that's another possibility.
Amy Klobuchar was the one that he floated as the person that would be next in line.
But can you like what if
I mean,
Biden picked somebody psycho like Rashida Tlaib or something? Can you
no way.
imagine?
Yeah, but there's no way that she'd ever. Then that would be the nail in the coffin for them.
Yeah.
There's no way that they would never win. They'd never
God, I hope
win.
not.
I just think that they're already setting themselves up for failure. But this, because just with Biden alone, because once he gets on any sort of stage with anybody, he's out there in public fighting with the very people that he thinks he represents,
Right.
the working class. I mean, he's already telling these people that they're full of shit. You can't do that.
Literally, like he literally
He
said that. out loud.
I mean, those aren't my words. He said that, and then he's the guy who says he represents these people, and he also is the guy who says he wants to elevate the discourse. You can't do that,
You can't have it all the way.
and you also can't have dementia. You can't
I
do
mean,
that.
you can. You just
You can't-
shouldn't
and then-
run for president.
You cannot be the leader of the free world and do that. You can't do that. People are going to be onto you. We're onto you. We know that. I mean, people with actual firing synapses in their brains know that you cannot be the leader of the free world and also have dementia. So this is just not going to work out well for them. I mean, listen, it's just not.
Also, we were going to play some more of the AOC audio from her Instagram live yesterday because it is so funny. I listened to more of it, and she is so utterly ridiculous. There's a part of it where she gets this smirk on her face talking about the rumors that are apparently floating around about her running for president in 2028. Now, keep in mind, that's 8 years from now, which is basically when we're all supposed to die from climate change, according to her.
Yeah.
So the fact that she gets all smug and like tries to be all coy about her plans or no plans to run for president is absurd. So we're going to be playing that. If we get to it, we're going to really try. Plus, she talks about the climate again. Plus, when she talks about patroning, she's talking about racist everybody is for not patroning Chinese restaurants.
Guys, why aren't you eating at Chinese restaurants?
How dare you not patron them?
You should patroning them. Why aren't you patroning them?
She is such an idiot.
Why aren't you guys eating at Panda Express? What's wrong with you?
Oh my
You guys
God,
are
I love Panda
racist.
Express.
You guys are so racist.
Love it.
You're not going to get the coronavirus from Panda Express.
There's another clip too that we have of Joe Biden showing that dementia. Like, he's asked by a reporter something, and his response is to a whole other thing. Like, it'd be like somebody asked, and I don't remember exactly what the question was, but we're going to play it on our show. It would be like if somebody said, "Hey, what is 2 + 2?" And his answer would be like,
Dolphins are smart.
right. It would be like purple Christmas stockings.
Yeah.
I mean, it was that off base because he's so.
And how is that surprising to anybody at this point? I mean, how many times do we have to say, the dude has dementia?
And we're going to play a clip from Britt Hume talking about that, because Britt Hume is actually friends with Joe Biden, like really, really likes him. And he talked to Tucker, not last night, but the night before, and really said it beautifully, what he sees happening with Joe and Joe's brain. So we also have that as well. And then just more coronavirus.
You guys, so much coronavirus stuff. Everything's getting canceled.
Everything is canceled.
Everything. I mean, this is...
Like the entire NBA.
Yeah.
This is basically canceled.
And then all March Madness stuff canceled. I mean, it's crazy. Which means, like, here, when it comes to here, like, a lot of basketball games are people can't attend them. Which means... And listen, it's not all about money. But think about all the revenue that is going to be lost. Like I heard something on the radio this morning, like $20 million, something like that. Or people usually come here and they spend money on hotels and food and just all the revenue. There's just because people are panicking.
And the panic is way more dangerous than the virus itself.
Yeah.
Way more dangerous. I mean, we're seeing the effects of it already. It's just out of control.
Yeah, it's just...
My husband said that, because I know your husband is working from home, because of...
They're mandated to.
Yeah. And so now my husband's company is shutting down on Monday, except for him and 2 other people.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Because he's considered to be like a super essential person, I guess. And so
God.
he's got to stay. And I'm like, well, listen, when there's nobody there to infect you, then, I mean, it's fine.
That's
right?
true, yeah.
That's how I feel about us doing radio.
Yeah, because there's no way that they're going to we can't stay home. Because we're radio people. What are we going to do? I mean, it's like with Tony Katz, the morning guy, they set him up with a Comrex at home.
Yeah.
But they can't do that with all of us.
No, they can't. They don't have enough equipment.
Mm-mm.
And it's hard for us to do a show when we can't see each other.
Yeah.
But like all the other office people that work here, they're probably going to work at home, which will mean that there will be nobody here to infect us.
Yeah, that'll minimize the risk.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all so dumb, you guys.
But man, wow.
It's just dumb.
And so Tom Hanks and his wife are going to be fine.
Melissa said, I thought you said Pandemic Express. That was funny, Melissa. Oh
Pandemic
That's
Express
so great. Pandemic
to treat
Express.
the Wuhan, Wuhan.
Yeah.
And it is a China virus.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to calm down.
And I'm going to keep calling it Hong Kong flu-y.
God.
Yeah, I'm so sick of people saying that you're racist if you say that it comes from China. Where the hell do you think it started?
Should we talk about the other diseases? Should we just talk about
Where the hell do you think it started? It started in China. It's like it's not a lie. We're just giving you data. It's not racist, y'all.
Let's have a review of some of the other diseases that we've been calling.
Here's a review.
Norovirus came from Norwalk, Ohio.
Yeah.
Are people in Ohio pissed off about that?
It's racist. You're an Ohioist.
West Nile virus. I think that's self-explanatory.
Yeah.
German measles.
Yeah.
Are we not going to say that anymore? We're not going to talk about Spanish flu. Ebola is the name of an African river. You know why? Because it started in Africa. We've got Rocky Mountain spotted fever. I don't hear them crying about any racism. Lyme disease comes from a town in Connecticut.
Yeah.
And then MERS stands for Middle East Respiratory Syndrome. So all of this new faux outrage about being upset about calling it what it is, which is a China coronavirus, people need to calm the F down.
Yeah.
This is insane. How everyone is like so mad at all these senators for saying Chinese. And the same people that are complaining about it used to call it that.
Did somebody call it flinging bat disease? Is that what somebody just said in our comments? It should be called eating bat disease, because I think they were eating bats. Listen, don't do that.
Yeah.
Because look what's happened. And now,
I can't believe it. And then did you see the new dog story? Oh my God.
And listen, when my life gets disrupted because of it, yeah, I'm going to be irritated about it. And I'm not going to lie and say that it didn't start in China. It started in freaking China. Good Lord.
So look at that. Oh my God, I was in a rage last night about China because now there's a headline from Daily Mail. The Chinese firm encourages people to eat dogs to show cultural confidence as it boycotts a drafted law that bars pet meat from the dinner plate in the wake of the... So they're not only... They're doubling down on the fact that this, according to their culture, they want to eat all the crazy animals. Why are we... Eat more dogs is what they're saying. China. Because they already do that dog festival, the Yulin Dog Festival, and they like kill dogs and they kill them, they boil them alive. They suck. And I'm not going to apologize for being a Chinist. I'm just not. That place is whack.
Yeah, the whole Yulin Dog Festival, so many people are like, that is terrible, don't do that. And now all of a sudden, when we have this virus going around, people are like, don't talk bad about China. Don't do it, you're racist. You're racist. So, okay, so make up your mind, pick a freaking lane. I don't know, so is it racist to say this stuff or is it not? Because it's not racist to say where a virus came from. That's not racist. People need to quit throwing the word racist around.
And Ilhan Omar is the worst. She was the one that, like, on Twitter, she was just like, a virus doesn't have a national origin.
Oh, my God.
Yes, it does.
It actually does. Just go marry somebody. For crying out loud.
She did. She got married.
Oh, that's right.
again.
She did that last night.
Can't stop marrying people,
Yeah,
you guys.
can't stop, won't stop. Good Lord.
Anyway, all these and more stories are on our website at chicksontheright.com. And again, I know I saw a lot of questions yesterday. People were like, "How can I get a book? How can I get a book?" You can't right now. I'm sorry, but
they're sold out right now.
We'll be able to again. We think.
we're gonna look into getting some paperbacks, and then we have a very distinct number of hard copies that are like on reserve.
We're hoarding them.
We're hoarding them like toilet paper. That's what we're doing. And isopropyl alcohol apparently. It's ridiculous.
And we may decide, because, you know, if there's like 30 or 40 or whatever the quantity of hardcovers is left, we may decide to, I don't know, auction those off or do something with them because it's special, right? Like these are the last hardcovers in existence. So we'll let you know what we decide to do with those.
He's
what's going on?
Calling us.
Did you hear Ilhan Omar got married again?
To another brother?
Not another brother.
From another mother?
This time
Not
it's
even
not
from
a
another
relative.
mother.
This time it's not a relative. It's like just that dude she was having
just
the affair
another
with.
dude.
Yeah.
Just another dude.
People want you to turn your hat around and be an adult.
Yeah. They said that you're 36 years old and you don't flip our people off. Don't do that.
That is not.
Turn your hat around. Just do it so people can see you with your hat normally. See if you can just do. There you go. There you go.
And now people can see your
They
hat.
can see the Trump hat.
So see?
Oh my God.
I gave you
and
$20
he's
so
11
much
again.
audio.
He's 11 again. We have a lot of audio. Okay, we need to bring it in, you guys. We got to bring it in.
I was just kidding about the football.
We got to bring it in. Yeah, right? That was totally disrespectful. You need to apologize. Bring it in again. Bring it in again. Double bring it in. You guys have a great Thursday. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.